Okay. Now we're live. We're live.
Oh, we're live?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello again, everybody. Sorry. Welcome back to my personal hell, Doki Doki Literature Club. My name is Sacrilegious, and Captain Falcon's right here.
How could you call this person hell? Look at those cute girls. Monica, Natsuki, Yuri, and...
Well, are we ready?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, so I'm hitting load game, huh?
Yeah, load game.
Alright.
Back to where we were.
Load pane. Okay, it's two of the same.
Yeah, I double saved it just because I was paranoid.
Okay. Oh, I missed a bit of dialogue there. Oh well.
I probably said it, but...
Alright, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, the both of you.
So I ran into Sacrilegious in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Sacrilegious?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. A table of nightmares.
Of course. Give me 1 second. I don't know why. We're losing more frames than usual. Let me...
Okay.
Well, it's kind of being like a little laggy.
Right
So
on.
I'm gonna turn off something really quick
Sure.
before we continue.
So while he does that,
see if that helps a little bit until we need it, because we don't need it right now. I think it does help.
Right,
I think
so
it did help.
we good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Well, I mean, did you want to say something?
I was just gonna say, this has been a fun ride for the very first dating sim I've ever played. Fun ride. You know.
This is not a normal dating sim.
No, I know. Yuri walks to the corner.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just checking on you.
Okay. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, you know, you didn't really plan on... So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. How many have you consumed?
17. Small children as well.
It must be hard to start a new club when you keep assuming the identities of your members.
You can put it that way.
That worked rather well. Alright.
Not many people are very interested in being consumed, in putting in all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals so much more important. It brings more bodies for me to eat. I'm confident that we can really all grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Of being consumed by Monica. Monica must have worked really hard to just to find these two suckers.
Oh.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set.
Hold on, I just realized something.
Right on.
Give me 1 second.
Alright, and while that's going on...
Oh, okay. We were still good. It just...
Okay, well...
Well...
Never mind what I was gonna say.
No, go for it.
I was just gonna comment on the Godzilla trailer again because that thing was amazing. It's been on my mind lately, and I recently
I loved it when Godzilla came out of the water and then Monica jumped out behind it and grabbed it and pulled it back in. And that was
speaking of simulation bloods, have you seen the Netflix Godzilla anime?
No.
It starts off as Attack on Titan with spaceships.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, let's.
Godzilla's a giant plant monster. And takes.
I don't like this one anymore. I'm not sure I'm gonna watch that now.
It's weird. It has ups and downs. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Basically, Godzilla attacks the whole world. The people of Earth flee spaceships, and due to time dilation, it's been 20,000 years, and Godzilla has basically become the planet.
Okay. Not sure I like that, but either way.
It's actually... Okay, the second part ended really shittily, I'm just gonna say. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher just gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
And suddenly the teacher became Monica.
Monica consumed the teacher. But the good thing is we all get straight A's now.
Or whatever the greatest system is.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
Stupid bitch! I mean that... I meant that, you know.
I believe you. I feel the same way about Monica. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Sacrilegious, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. That's a good one. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. And I push my copy of the Adventure Zone graphic novel back into my bag.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Can't believe you think all these weird things about stupid things, and yeah.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally as impressive.
I see that copy of the Halo novelizations in your bag.
That's for light reading later. Don't look at those.
Judge.
I also like the Resident Evil books. They're fun. Especially the part where bodies are consumed.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. I like all the smiley faces.
Yeah, well, that's the sunglasses. Cool. What up? How you doing?
She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh, speaking of bodies, have you seen that meme where it's like, what if the body's at the floor and it's raining?
No, I've subscribed to that belief a year ago. Like,
it's the same event from your perspectives.
Thank you, Sakura.
Thank you, Sakura Miku.
I see you're good at that. I can't. Yeah. There was a bee outside. He's gone now. I don't know what happened.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually impress me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of emotion to completely throw you through a loop?
Gee, I wonder what that's like.
I wouldn't know. I like things like Clifford and Thomas the Tank Engine.
Thomas the Tank Engine is pretty dark when you think about all this.
Don't start. I don't think that's what you're thinking. I like trains. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
You're in one, girl.
Why is that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Get out! Leave! Run!
This is basically, yeah.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Get out.
What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back! Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you wrote your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share with them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very competent writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set the example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. And this, apparently Yuri just melted into the floor a little bit.
Wow. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I also like waffles. Do you like waffles?
I have a feeling we're not actually talking about.
No.
Oh, yes.
You said like waffles.
I do like waffles, yes, sorry. I thought that was...
What, do you think Yuri's feet turned into waffles?
No, I thought you were referencing something and I wasn't catching it.
Help me, I need syrup.
I had a feeling it was something on the level of too many cooks.
No, God.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Turn into Tim Allen.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Home poem.
That way, everybody's even.
Are they not the same poem second time?
I mean, I thought it was a good idea at first.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
Oh god, she's next, ain't she?
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, sacrilegious?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. Where's my neighbor? I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision.
Thank you, Porky Pig. What the heck?
I still have other clubs to look at, and I want to live. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
What?
I'm sorry, I thought...
Good, get the hell out! Run while you can!
Seriously, eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Psychologist. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have consumed the last one. Quit with your assimilation.
But if we don't find one more before the festival... ...
I am defenseless against these girls. How am I... I'm gonna say this the most sarcastically possible now. How am I supposed to make clear-headed decisions when it's like this?
Jesus Christ.
I'm being railroaded to doom here.
I know, it's alright, it's alright.
I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls and watch them slowly slip into madness, right? Okay, I've decided then.
I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. I'm joining the literature club despite my better judgment. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, sacrilegious?
Yeah! It could be fun, right?
Sure.
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, you're really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Sacrilegious, I'm so happy.
Fuck you.
We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing.
I told myself I was gonna detach all my feelings and just not care anymore, but I'm so mad at her.
I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with
Don't
that,
leave me alone with her!
we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share it.
Monica looks over at me once more. Oh god, no.
Your liver is ripe. I will take it. Sacrilegious, I look forward to seeing your liver. I mean, how to express yourself.
Yeah! Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside. Yep, that part's true. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. There's a house next door that doesn't have anybody living in it. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between these three girls. Natsuki. Yuri.
Oh.
And Satan.
Hi.
And of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Only one because the rest will be gone! Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me dead. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Poem time! You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Oh god, okay, go ahead.
A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time.
Okay, moving on.
He said, they say Yuri is gay, which, if you go by the hentai interpretation.
Okay. I just thought you were referring to Yuri being another term for...
Well,
yeah. Sparkle.
Sparkle!
Cute.
Cute!
I've already got a pretty
Fluffy.
good judge of what works for her.
You're still trying to get Natsuki?
She's the closest to...
Holiday.
Nope.
Kitty. Play. Anime. Sunny. Joy.
Oh, hey, there you go.
This it's more sophisticated than happy. Sugar, romance. Oh, Whisper. Bunny. Giggle.
The words are they're steadily being fewer and fewer, like contamination. Oh, goody.
Just do that one.
Adventure.
Doki Doki. Hi, somebody agreed Natsuki's the best girl.
There you go.
Hi again, Sacrilegious. Glad to see you didn't run away on this.
I would love to run away. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word.
Hello to everybody in the chat. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Captain Falco along with Sacrilegious here.
Welcome to my own personal hell. I hope you guys enjoy.
Isn't it wonderful? Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and like the video. We are going to go as far as we can today before he has to leave, so...
Yeah, I got dogs to feed. Well, I do.
I know, it's just random. To me, it sounded very random. It was like, I gotta go, I got dogs to feed.
I gotta wash my hair. Well, I'm back at the literature club.
I gotta do my taxes. Somebody use that excuse with those words.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I use that as a way to get at a family reunion.
He's trying... Great.
No, literally, because they always hold it like right around the end of tax season. So I just do my taxes that day.
He's been trying to get Natsuki the whole time.
Well,
except for the time where he got worried about Yuri, and then he invited her to the house instead.
I was the last. Yeah. Well, technically, I'm just doing it because she seems to be the cutest character, but like, still, I know that this is going to end in tragedy after tragedy. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh no!
Somebody still get me.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Sacrilegious. My face hurts. I'm so glad you're the number one. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh!
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out at a point. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh,
Suki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room.
Someone's going turbo.
Turbo?
You know, King Candy.
Alright, go.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
You see how the room is...
Yeah.
The room is turning.
Yeah, the 3/4.
Manga's literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki props back into her seat, while the Dutch-angled world continues to Dutch.
I'm sorry, Sacrilegious. You're gonna get sick in a minute. We're going for a loop-de-loop.
I think someone's starting to put some spoilers in there.
Please, no spoilers. He hasn't played it yet.
Well, I've only played this far.
Yeah, so he's blind. I'm not. He is. But please, no spoilers. I'll start deleting them if you start putting spoilers.
We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
There.
Thank you. Yuri shoots Natsuki a disappointing glance.
No, he switched places!
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, ... I can't really say no either way. Because the game won't allow me. Like you said, I'm not in this club. I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club.
Do you know how?
Okay,
do you know how to keep going sideways on this?
I just noticed the music was starting to work a little. So even if I don't read often, I'll be happy to pick up a book if you want me to.
Oh, don't say you're a fangirl!
Has it continued to tilt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a whole lot more, but it's still.
Are you sure? I just felt like,
Yeah,
well, it's vice president and all.
Okay, there's
that I should help you get your. I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
It's called the Yellow Pages. It's huge. You like the dictionary?
This is The King in Yellow, which explains a lot.
I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up... Okay, the music is definitely getting weird.
Yeah.
She even picked out a book she thinks
it.
I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Up the corner of the room is now behind her head. I've been watching for that to notice the tilt. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book.
Just being melted into it.
I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet, because Monica moves her shit around like a passive-aggressive monster. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Oh, sorry. Sometimes.
If you want, you can plug your phone into, you know, a different charger.
It's fine. It's all good. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where other people stand. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. Is that... Okay, did you actually skip her dialogue, or was it just gone?
What do you mean?
Because it just, what does that mean, and then I see. Okay.
It didn't hit it twice. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it went by mistake, but I think it was alright.
Alright, because it feels like there's a line of dialogue in between that.
Well, whatever. Keep going.
I'm just wondering if that's the thing the game's doing.
It's possible.
There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with a book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know the feel. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring and wondering, what is this, 2005? I mean, manga hasn't put collections of box sets in like a decade or so. Parfait Girls. Are you sure you're a high school kid, not like just out of college? It's a series I've read.
Most of the time with Natsuki, people think she's younger than they say is. Like, I've seen ones where it's like Natsuki, and it's like you know, almost lewd picture, and then the FBI shows up and like breaks on the door and like, you know.
Okay.
What?
I'm just noticing things. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the chat. I'm sorry. That probably means either way. It's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. I'm glad somebody liked my What Is This 2005 show. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, Sacrilegious. Consider this legend straight from the door. In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
Yes, Natsuki is still 18. I'm just saying that's a joke that a lot of people say.
No,
They
no.
also like to say that she's a trap, which I don't agree with. I think it's stupid, but
Let's not use the word trap, guys.
I know. Well, most people.
No, I know why it's used. I just,
No. I'm saying like
Yeah.
most people nowadays don't like that one, but
Yeah.
the bigger trolls use that one.
No, I understand. I just. Anyway, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover.
Sorry.
It features
I have
four
the
girls in
chat down
colorful
here.
attire,
I have the
striking
chat down
every
here,
different
too.
poses. I'm surprised it's not down to 3 girls in that book now. It's exceedingly moe.
I'll just stand there.
Ooh-ah. So I really want to read the chat now. Natsuki grabs my arm
Stop!
and pulls
If somebody
me out of the
accidentally
closet.
hits a spoiler, I don't want you to get.
Well, I'm just curious if someone's talking shit yet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her and signals me to sit there.
Wooden chairs.
Oh, that's you.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I say it in Natsuki's voice. I take a seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that.
Why is that?
It's me, Papyrus!
Oh, sorry.
Why is that? I guess it's
Okay,
easier.
don't start.
I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
I don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Then I'll act it out. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. Much more eager to begin reading. Okay.
Then I.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Apparently 2005. You don't go back to flip through older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
No, I'm reading the chat. No.
What did you do?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. How original. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Okay, that is still the most adorable shot in the entire game so far. Let me look at her. She's adorable. You just want to pinch those cheeks. She's so cute.
Okay, keep going.
Are you sure this isn't boring you yet?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well,
This is a Let's Play
fine
of
with
a
that.
visual novel, so that's what they're doing anyway. Sacrilegious. Sorry, I just read my own name.
Yeah.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. I know, you know what I mean? I know what I mean. You don't?
that's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Oh, that's right. You don't have any manga. Oh, wait. Damn it. I knew I... Did you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Like, if you ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Damn, you still haven't grown out of that yet?" Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this! At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Just can't win, can I?
Hold the phone! Well, it be up at the end, didn't it? Don't be so casual, she just admitted her dad beats her. What is this? Okay, space. I mean, here I am.
Well, it's not like it solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
Ah ha ha.
Jeez, it's enough. I can keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. She's still alive? I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey!
Oh,
Jesus Christ, no! No, Zelda, no!
Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears it off the wrapper.
I told you not to give me...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Don't worry, Sacrilegious. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
Okay, let's do this thing.
Who would share poems with first?
I want to stay as far away from Monica as possible for as long as I can. So, I'm going to start with my girl Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Question mark?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Yeah.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Yeah. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours wasn't really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, that's not that great. Well, let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So, you're saying you like it? Question mark? Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I I already told you that. You don't have to go and announcing it in the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Hey, remember this one?
Eagles can fly.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Just
be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
I know you just want to get my skirt. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Sounds like someone's getting pissed off in the chat.
What's wrong? Why you guys?
It just looks like I ate my phone so that someone's mad about something.
Don't worry about it. It should be alright.
I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this book. Seeing everyone around you do great things and can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
The other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end and then just make it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling of the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Of course, I'm young by 2 months.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's trash.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, it's completely trash. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through myself, I have learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form for the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Atsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
Hi guys, welcome everybody in the chat. I'm Captain Falco along with Sacrilegious here. Please don't be a dick in the chat, please. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. And no spoilers, Sacrilegious hasn't seen anything past this point, although he's already traumatized.
It's fine.
Both?
Yeah! I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Is this the same one? Yeah.
I think so. Goes into the light,
Because if it's the same one, we can skip it. I know how hard it is to read Yuri's poem.
well, at least on this screen, I've been like flickers. Yeah, it's the same poem. Don't see any differences.
Okay, no, we're just gonna go. I'm sorry for such terrible handwriting.
Don't sound like you're sorry.
I'm freaking Tim Allen. Yeah, you bringing back Tim Allen.
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Do you know anything about home improvement? I need to know how to build a shed. But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty bad.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Sacrilegious.
Did she just, well, actually me?
Yeah.
Damn. Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem was only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more subtle than putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Here, you wait for a second.
It's nothing, really.
I'll still read it. It's just...
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. God.
I'm sorry. I really want to do these funny voices you got going. Alright, now it's time to work with Satan.
Hi, Sacrilegious. Having a good time so far?
Nope. Yeah!
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things that we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. You're a monster. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Sacrilegious. You're a little embarrassed today. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll have to learn to get past.
Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem.
I like it, Sacrilegious.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something that he would write. And she's a good writer, too. So I take that as a compliment.
Ah ha ha ha! If you say so.
Yep.
I want cookies too, Diego Fire Network. I want cookies too.
I have cookies.
Cookies?
I have to bake them, but...
That's not having cookies, that's having dough.
In freaking 20 minutes there'll be cookies, jeez. I don't want to wait 20 minutes, I want them now.
I'm just saying, that's having cookies later, that's not actually having cookies.
Don't start. I've got brownie mix too. You will get none.
That's like saying I have tacos because I happen to have meat and tortillas, but I haven't yet.
You act like I cannot assemble things.
I'm not saying you can't.
I literally could just put this...
I
Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm Captain Falco, along with Sacrilegious. Make sure to subscribe and like the video.
I don't doubt your ability to assemble.
Please don't spoil anything in the chat. Sacrilegious hasn't played up to this point.
And don't doubt his ability to assemble.
Yeah, apparently. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep... I went through all 3 voices, just really quick. Then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Did you hear what she said?
Cling to me like a puppy.
No, the part before that.
No, I'm sorry.
She said, if you like Natsuki, always bring a snack with you. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
Oh, okay.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often.
Jesus fucking Christ!
But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier.
Okay, so
this is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth.
Fuck a duck!
That's not necessary. Don't do that in the club room, please. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Oh my
Just
god.
trying to look at it on the bright
Somebody
side.
just sat down and went, how can we take these cheap, like, dating sim, like, anime, moe archetypes and find that nugget of just horror? So we have the cheery girl who really has depression. She's Robin Williamsing it. You have the tiny feisty girl who's secretly like abused by her parents and malnourished. You have the girl who's cutting herself, and I'm assuming there's more to that.
Well, we don't even have confirmation she's cutting herself yet.
I'm finding the fossils here. I don't need to see a live dinosaur to know that these fossils belong to a dinosaur.
It's a chicken.
It's a really
50-foot chicken.
Anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Is it because everyone else is better than you assimilate?
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Let's see, is this the same one? Yeah, this is the same one.
Okay, this is the one where she confesses.
Like the first poems are all the same. And then when you start moving along is when things start to change.
Alright, well, can we move past this nightmare? There we go. Away from it. So what do you think?
That's me.
Oh, sorry.
So what do you think?
I've seen it before. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
Sorry, I'm not really the... Oh, you. Yeah, still you.
Sorry, I'm not really a right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has got pretty popular nowadays. That uses a lot of poems and putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Sorry, excuse me. What was the inspiration behind this one? I burped.
Oh. I see. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany? You mean you know you're a game?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a certain point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress.
I'm really scared this is going to go somewhere different.
Just force yourself to write something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew! Phew! There goes my hat. I guess that's everything.
Cool, okay.
I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated, actually. It's a lot easier second time around, Audrey. Oh, there goes the fucking music again. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Quit calling me out, game. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange a sheet of paper, more than one, sharing the
Respective poems.
Yes.
Alright.
As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
It's not.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I think Diego Fire Network wanted you to say his name again. I don't really know why.
Okay, Diego Fire Network. I said your name. Diego Fire Network. Diego Fire Network. Diego Fire Network. He didn't appear. Do I need a pass here?
He's not Bloody Mary, Jesus.
Oh, I thought it was like Beetlejuice where I just said the name.
Oh.
Natsuki just
Hey, what's going on? Sorry.
I'm the vulture now.
Jesus. Hi, Yuri! Yuri's in the chat.
Oh, goody. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to say that? Try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out. Sorry, it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I wouldn't have asked someone who actually. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. Sacrilegious did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Sacrilegious liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous Sacrilegious appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours.
How do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? You're that full of yourself?
No. I was just... If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sacrilegious started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Take your own insecurities out on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch!
Whoa! Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you won't prove anything, to stop harassing others with a sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing you do is how hard you try.
Whoa, don't be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do that, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Tell Sacrilegious. Let Sacrilegious hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be hell over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me, and she notices I was standing here.
Sacrilegious, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, you know what? Now that the drama's begun, I am going to detach myself and just see what the fuck happens now. I'm gonna guess agree with Natsuki.
You gotta click it.
I thought I did.
You gotta click it. You gotta click it.
Ah, god damn it. Oh no. I'll let you do that one. I'll let you do that one. I don't want to touch that.
Hey, Sacrilegious? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Nope. Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. America's best girl. Nope.
America's best. Liberty Prime. This is democracy, or death is a. Damn it! How's it? Death is a suitable replacement for communism. It's a Fallout thing. Don't worry.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Earth is best. Okay, I'll go for that one.
Earth-chan.
Yuri. Yuri.
Earth-chan is not flat. I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did...
Sacrilegious.
That's my name.
Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
Yeah, that bitch.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow.
And she's dead, apparently.
Completely.
Oh no, she's gonna die. Oh, fuck.
The meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Stop fucking ducks in the classroom, Jesus!
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something.
Matt Pat, best girl. Game theory.
It's really sad. You see what happened recently?
I heard his editor died.
Yeah, his editor died of suicide.
Yeah, I saw that part of the video.
And it's kind of weird because the same editor got accused at E3 about having an attitude, and he committed suicide about a couple weeks later. But when you listen to the thing, and Matt Pat explains, you know, he just had a weird way of dealing with certain things because of how his life was. It makes a lot of sense of what it sounded like he was being at E3 when he really wasn't. It's just kind of how he was.
Yeah.
And it just sucks. That's sad. We're still like... I'm still kind of messed up on that. Like, it's sad. Did you say it already?
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sacrilegious. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you.
Right, Pum!
Ah, God. All the gods, damn it. So while I do this, I want to comment on the really shitty trailer for the Slender Man movie. For some reason, they decided that Slender Man needs a summoning ritual. Also, they tried to use the phrase "can't unsee" in a dramatic way instead of like, you know.
That's bad. No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's totally not a.
Yeah. I was curious what Milk would do. But yeah, seriously, for some reason, Slender Man needs a summoning ritual rather than just the whole idea of the moment you see him, he just knows where you are, which is pretty simple horror. He becomes aware. You become aware of him. He becomes aware of you. That's a simple horror concept. You don't need to come up with a fucking summoning ritual. The whole trailer looked bad. I had hopes because I was always like a Slender Man fan, even as it kind of faded out.
Email.
That's what happens when I push email. Really?
Email.
Chocolate. Rose.
I think you should just start pressing like random ones at this point because you think that,
imaginative.
Weird things might happen. You never know.
Jesus fucking fuck.
Tenacious.
Games.
Games. Okay.
Flower.
Contamination.
Puppy. Alright, let's see what the fuck happens now. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I like how the mouse is slow.
Well, they can't see that.
Oh, well,
that's just the laser on the mouse. That's not.
Yeah, I know, but it's still fun for me. I've gotten a little more comfortable around. Fuck, I have. I've gotten less. Can't unsee. Yeah, you're right, chat. After the club room, the usual scene greeting. Entering the club scene.
Welcome back, Sacrilucius.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. You like horror, don't you, Squidward? Natsuki's reading manga again at her desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes an arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it doesn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there is no way you can be a bad person. So that's something you just decide. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Sacrilucius, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person.
Well, it's a little too happy.
And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Oh!
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she is.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't seen either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why do you look at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
What the heck are you talking about? Did something happen yesterday?
Oh, fuck everything.
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're kind of a person who worries too much about little things, aren't you? I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear it since I'm always afraid you'll secretly hate me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Sorry, I was kind of like reeling in frustration back here. Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Some bitches!
What up? Bird up!
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are, Satan.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was... Is somebody actually putting the real suicide helpline number in the chat?
So what?
That's a good thing.
No, it is a good thing. I'm just really surprised that came up.
This is a dark game, people.
That is true, that is true, that is true.
Took you so long anyway. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't where you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've just been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
No, well thanks, Yuri.
Why is your hair touching my boob? Stop it.
Playing piano.
Stop touching my boob.
Should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me. Stop.
Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Wait, is this just...
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sacrilegious.
What were you gonna say?
I forgot my own joke.
Okay.
Monica smiles sweetly. I'm in terror right now. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing it so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck, you monster.
Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything today.
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet.
Hi, Casey! I think...
Casey the sad girl, yep.
It's okay. Head pat Yuri.
Sacrilegious? Since your compliment has put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I want to spend more time with this sweet little pink-haired child, but alright.
It's Yuri, she's nice, come on.
Yeah, but now actually, I should still be worried about her. Damn, I told myself I was going to detach myself entirely. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. Oh, fuck. This game is just making me make the choice that's going to lead to their deaths, isn't it? After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored.
Oh!
Come on.
Fuck everything.
We're going over there.
What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look to the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
basically it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And people are trapped there and have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler.
You just like to... This isn't a real book. This is just some creepypasta you threw into a fucking book cover.
Oh, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
Can I go back to Natsuki, please? Okay. It's kind of dark, isn't it? I mean, like at least Natsuki shit, like, it was, like, I don't feel unsafe with her. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Diego, you better not be being a dick in there. I will pull you out.
Gonna pull out that dick?
Yeah. I'll pull out that dick. I'll do it right here. Oh yeah, let me pull out the dick. You'll be more comfortable that way. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sacrilegious?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri isn't into those things. That Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind's... This is one of those, beware, like, you know, there's always the quiet ones kind of thing, isn't it?
What do you mean? Like, you think she's gonna come and kill you?
I don't know. I'm starting to think that Yandere thing the other day really was, like, a clue. But but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. And then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I?
Yeah, I guess.
Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize.
Suddenly,
I haven't lost interest in anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel that I should let you know that I have this problem. Well, I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts.
My whole body gets incredibly...
Yeah, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please, stop me if I start talking too much.
Okay, that's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. At least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Yes.
I wanted to read the cute manga about the Buffet Girls.
No, you get to read the weird, subjugating selective reading and limbo fictions.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
Ah ha ha ha! What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm so sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone.
I see. You're the kind of person who excuses Lovecraft's racism, aren't you, Yuri?
What?
She likes to read a bunch of, like, dark horror shit. She's super edgy, so I thought she'd be the kind of person who reads Lovecraft and doesn't go, I like Lovecraft, but I have to acknowledge he was a racist homophobe.
It's so weird. We have Yuri, Liberty Prime, and Sans in the chat. Like, this is, like, a weird combination of things. Of mixings that don't normally happen. By the way, I'm Captain Falco, along with Sacrilegious here. Thank you for stopping by and watching us. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much. Please, no spoilers. He's brand new, and he's only seen up to this set up to this point. Okay, and please, once again, minor refrain. Don't be a dick in the chat.
That's my job. I mean, I just called Yuri an asshole, basically.
Thank you. I will gladly go in the chat and start throwing people out, but everybody seems okay at this point. So please, I'm just reminding everybody. So please, be nice. Alright.
Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read, because she's reading over my shoulder. It's not a particularly bad thing. I just hear over my shoulder.
I wouldn't do that noise yet.
Oh god, there's a yet! Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner. Goodbye. Couldn't talk there.
That wasn't what it sounded like it was. I can assure
you. I realized she's not exactly. Well, she's not actually looking at her own book. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat.
Yuri, you really don't you?
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Okay, I can relate to that. Ah ha ha ha!
Thank you, Titus.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Two of us?
Yeah.
Two desks?
I suppose.
Yeah, probably.
Yuri
There's one or two like weird grammar typos in this.
Which I assume are a joke on translations?
Well, this whole game is supposed to be like a parody of a real thing. Obviously, it's not just that, because there's a lot of other crazy in here.
Yeah. Yuri typically closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Sorry.
I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Is her face gonna do a thing right now?
Are you ready?
Oh god, no. Hey!
It's not.
Let's turn the page.
Oh. Yuri's dead! Yeah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I'm really bracing for some shit, to something jump scare or some shit. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
If you want me to be, do you want me to be like someone else? It's not enough to spoiler you, but
you know what? Nah.
Okay.
Let the pain come naturally.
It's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it of my own volition. And she's like, bitch, I was still reading. We continue.
The fuck? What are you doing? I didn't even get to the part where they were fixing the legs to their heads.
Okay, little cipher. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Sexy. Hey, Yuri.
Oh,
That's a PI number. This might be a silly thought, but The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit, dear God, no.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else.
Never mind. We didn't even get to that part yet. So I don't know why that came out into my head.
Oh look, there's the red flags. Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Abort landing! Abort landing!
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands to her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom.
I don't know what you became the Flash, I'm sorry. Sacrilegious? Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, can't say that I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
Nope, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you still.
Yeah, I know you're the one doing shit, right?
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so, you monster.
Anyway, why don't you start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Not really. Yeah, just asking. Stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. She is just whittling shit down, isn't she? Natsuki.
Well, it's not terrible. But it's pretty disappointing after your last book. Then again, this one was as good as your last one. I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. Okay, do it.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. It's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Okay, let's just skip and go right to the meat of the nightmare.
Sacrilegious? Why didn't you come and read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Sacrilegious, do you? You hate me?
Oh, that's a good sign.
You want to make me go home crying?
Oh, hi, Zolgo.
Club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
That one was a little less, just because, like, that was just more like Sayuri hating herself, that felt real, it was build-up. Like Natsuki just sort of, like, losing her mind and then mindless, just, like, turning into the Crooked Man was kind of...
It's more influential when you're closer to the screen, because then it's more of like a giant thing than just.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was expecting like her to like be another suicide or just like die from starvation or something, like go into shock, and I don't know.
You were like the first person I've seen barely affected by that.
That's because after the hanging, seeing this like I'm just gonna magically snap my neck now just kind of took me out of it.
Can you do this though?
Like, it's like the game played its strongest hand too early.
Okay, criticism, calm down.
Hi again, Sacrilegious. How's the writing going?
Well, I just watched a friend snap her neck magically.
Perfect.
All right, I
hope
guess.
you're ready for mine.
Okay.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, why not? Here goes. Poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Sacrilegious. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's what it always counts. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Okay, sure.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Right on.
Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though.
Oh, you are so passive-aggressive.
But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. You still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
I mean,
All right.
Natsuki's lying dead in the corner of the room.
Thanks, Monica. I suppose I can get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful color. Black, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and cacophony of my meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violet, grating, screeching, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her.
Okay, Doki.
Hey, Natsuki's in the chat now.
Oh, I guess that's what you went.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Alright, right on.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me.
Fuck off! But okay.
Jeez.
I don't trust her.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You know, I'm gonna save really quick.
It's
She reminded me to save.
true. It's true.
I've been waiting for this.
Although it makes me
I've
sad.
been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Ow. Why'd you hit me in the head with a drumstick? Did you just have your drumstick?
It's chicken.
I ate the bowl.
I thought.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding it.
Okay.
I mean, the poem turned out good. That's well, there are some things that you could work on. Well, it doesn't really matter. Just like anything written by you is a treasure.
I feel like all the build-up of the first part of the game is gone now.
That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Okay, beans, the beautiful fruit, the more you eat, the more you... I'm sorry. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on axle. Grinding.
Right. Falling
Bold
sky,
head.
7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a partial of another world, a portal of another world. Tied to thick tape. Oh god. It's
thick rope. A tough harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. The time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water. In all directions drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time. Devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connected all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40. I thought it said 40.
40? Thought it said 40?
40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship. To another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. I see a lot of repeating language here. A time-devouring prayer connected to a sky of 40 gears. I know, I was just being
open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bullhead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing stakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing
prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Wonderful, isn't it? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has just been a little hyperactive lately, so I decided to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. And
oh my god!
I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it.
Oh god!
I'm okay. What did I just?
Oh no!
Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though.
She didn't do what I think she did with my pen, did she?
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
She didn't do it with my pen what I think she did she?
What?
I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Not even worry about it.
Alright.
I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm at my happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room.
Okay!
Okay, everyone! It's really red.
This is hashtag aesthetic.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Look at the corners.
Is this by the same person that did that version of Toto's Africa, but like in a mall that was abandoned? Never heard that?
Can you hear that?
Oh shit, is there some crinkly noise?
It's more like a squishy.
Oh, good.
We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Oh, she's still alive. That's
Well,
good.
sort of. Natsuki, you're not completely cracked anymore.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? Not like we can put anything together that's good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everybody's been a little more lively ever since Sacrilege has joined, so we've started with some club activities. This isn't time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? Or do you have enough to be considered an official club? More members would just mean everything will get noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way for it at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Inspire them to find the same feeling you brought here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. You know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Sacrilegious?
Sure, why the fuck not?
Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Sacrilegious' agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look at Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? We never talked until Sacrilegious joined. As for me, I like it better when here than I do at home. Sacrilegious isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sacrilegious want more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if... I'm sorry. I'm kind of drained by this game. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, fuck this shit, I'm out. Just kidding.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Sacrilegious, why did you even join the club?
I had no choice.
What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
I want to bang, please.
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving a choice to join. Not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now
you've done it, Natsuki.
What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about your word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for anyone else in the club like that.
I don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Sacrilegious. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki?
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well... Do you have any an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares what that
Obnoxious brat! I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would care if she killed herself. Ow.
Oh, wow.
I shouldn't do my best to consider everyone's perspective.
She cut herself on her own edginess.
Make decision that's right for the club. And what about you, Sacrilegious? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. Quality over quantity. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quantities in a special way. Did you see it?
No, I was... Oh! Wow.
With each change of members, the Identity Club as a whole will change too. I don't think that it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while.
That's a really intricate teardrop tattoo you got going on.
It's not... It's a feature. it's not a tattoo, it's a feature. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, don't be a dick about Undertale.
Yeah, hey guys, don't be dick about other fandoms, alright? Like, we like Undertale here too.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's alright. Don't be toxic, guys.
Yeah, don't be jerks.
Of course, it's Natsuki saying it. Maybe she's just angry.
Yeah.
Hey, Yuri. I know things are a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go sacrilegious?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Sacrilegious before we leave.
Don't leave me alone with her, please!
Just to see what he thinks of the time here and all that.
Thing is,
It's important to me as president.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna stab me, but I still don't want you leaving me alone with her.
Jesus, calm down.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monaco waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been getting a little hectic lately, haven't they? Sacrilegious, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. And how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know... Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just a few things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know that you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! No!
Ah, boy, that's... Are you trying to make me sympathize with this monster person? Okay.
It's not a monster.
Poof. Poof. Oh, there she is.
Monica's down there.
Yep.
Hey, look at the numbers.
Okay. Together. Doki Doki.
Doki Doki.
Socks Kitty.
Kitty.
Feather.
Feather.
I know milk worked. We worked last time.
Oh, look at that one.
Shit.
Pick that one.
No.
Pick it.
No.
Pick it.
No. Okay, I'll fucking pick it. Oh. Ah.
Candy.
Ah. You're a monster for making me pick that. I'm still gonna pick her words as best I can. No, don't get any closer to me. God damn it.
How was that?
No. No, no. Think. Good, go away. Fireflies.
Oh. Happy
no.
thoughts. Happy thoughts.
You gotta drag her back in
Happy
this.
thoughts.
Hi, Sacrilegious! I've been waiting for you.
Oh no.
Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica! Told you not to... it's really late again.
Consider as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
You must always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling.
What are you talking about?
This bitch.
Say like I do it on a regular basis or something. Just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I said some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're all doing together. A new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time, so...
Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something?
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
You're practicing your piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and trying to make time for the piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Sacrilegious, what do you want to do today?
You want to run away from
I was
this
thinking
place?
we could... Oh, we already have plans today.
Ah, is that so, Yuri?
I want to spend
That's
time
correct.
with Natsuki.
Sacrilegious is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together.
Aren't
Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose? I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes, thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first?
Sure, not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. And yeah, Undertale did not create the word determination. I don't know what kind of moron would think that.
It's so emphasized in Undertale.
Yeah.
Again, guys, don't be dicks, come on.
I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay,
walk like
may I
a
have
newborn deer.
May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
Ah, I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom to poison me.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Ah, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go looking for her. Let's see. Pardon me, the most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. I don't like the way you're doing that. What's that noise? Is she cutting herself? Did she fucking excuse herself to go cut herself instead of getting water? I'm coming, it's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Okay, that sounds way more sexual than I think you mean it to. A sharp inhale from someone is sucking the air through their teeth.
If you said sexual, I almost thought you were going to say sucking the dick through the teeth. I don't know why. I don't know why.
That's a vacuuming. Okay, bring it on. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri?
Yeah!
And there it is.
I'm back!
Okay.
Thanks for waiting patiently. Sacrilegious, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah, sure. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get to the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Crawling in. Excuse
The words.
You must be in a good mood now.
Was that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. It's when it's you around, anyway.
Ah! That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Sacrilegious. It's very endearing.
That's oddly specific. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Sacrilegious, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Oh, bitch, you're stealing her thing, aren't you? You're just trying to make her. Oh, you're trying to make her jealous. I see.
No, there's an ulterior motive.
I thought I figured out the ulterior motive.
No, this is different.
Why is that?
It's just a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over the desk.
You're hiding the knife, ain't you, bitch? Sorry, I don't realize.
No worries.
Natsuki's the only one I
I
trust
just
now.
have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Natsuki's the only one I trust now.
She has back pain.
Oh, because of the big boobs? Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Posture, right? Always hunching over while you're reading.
Yes! I have terrible reading posture.
This game is
So that's
getting
why we should sit on the
predictable,
floor. What?
It's getting kind of predictable, actually. But then again, it's going for cliches, right? Like, come on, cliches.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and get the book. Book. I retrieved the book from my
What?
bag.
The book.
I have some.
May I have a book?
I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies.
Here they are.
I take
Oh, sorry.
Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the bag.
What the hell was that voice?
Having fun.
We're having a burn.
Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other than before.
Oh, don't start doing that voice again.
Oh, it's different from last time.
I can't.
Last time it was like this.
So stop. God, I can't see too well.
Line. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost like it's almost more than I can handle.
Quick, read this book. Right here. Read it. Right here. Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. which seems to be what she's intentionally trying to make happen. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading.
God, he turned in like, he's got like thick glasses and stuff now, and he's like 100 pounds soaking wet.
After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little.
God, now he's perverted? What the hell?
I put the teacup.
Oh, come on. Come on.
The chocolate wrapper.
Come on.
Sorry. My inner monologue keeps changing. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the paper.
Oh, so now that the one who doesn't want to eat is... Okay, I have candy now.
I ate like a full turkey at home. I'm okay.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize.
My bad.
I'll hold the book, okay?
My bad. Are you sure?
Oh, come on.
Of course.
That's a pretty cute drawing. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have to, have any harder of a time reading from it. Like little dust bunts.
Yeah. The light hitting.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg.
belt is hurting me, so I'm
No problem. He's just getting naked in the corner.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
Soak it in.
In that case,
I just gotta do it.
Yuri is
My pants
already
is
totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth.
Ooh.
Gee. Half the people around the world have chocolate now.
That was the infinity chocolate.
The infinity chocolate. Then I take another chocolate.
Yep. And hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And she just holds onto it by a tiny corner where it can fall out easily. Like an asshole. But like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Oh, you let it fall to the floor. That's fucking
I'm
great.
sure she ate it, but...
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
This time just shove it in my mouth. Just...
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. It's religious.
Suddenly, Yuri.
God damn it, Yuri.
Yuri forcibly grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Son of a bitch.
My oolong!
Sacrilegious. My heart. I won't stop
how is
pounding
she gonna
sacrilegious.
ridiculously die now?
I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, sacrilegious?
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Yuri suddenly
Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Alright, bring it.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh, I just got humanized. See, he had me geared up for the horror of her like hurting herself or hurting somebody else, and now she's just eyeballing.
Well, she's looking at you from like 2 feet away in the closet.
Nice.
Breathing you in.
Well, I do have nice smell.
It's time to share poems.
Alright. I'm gonna check on my girl Natsuki because she's just been gone for a while. Check on this baby.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Oh yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way you're doing it alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anything but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. You better keep working hard. I mean, you know I'm not president or vice president or anything, that doesn't mean you can just let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay?
Alright, bring it on.
I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's something I've been worried about. Yuri's been kind of acting strange lately. You're the only one here, only here for a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, attentive, things like that. Okay, so this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try and talk to her, she just gets mad at me. Again, I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you can do it as something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please do something. As for Monica, I don't know why. She's really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I give you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading.
Oh my god.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything.
Oh, hi, Monica.
It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable.
Hi, Monica.
Can you hear me, sacrilegious? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Alright, let's dive into the Monica hole.
Why? Just Monica.
Just Monica.
Just
again.
Monica.
Let's see what happens when I push Yuri.
Finally.
Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I'm leaving
love it.
now.
I love everything about it. Sacrilegious, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
Did you see the chat?
No, I'm Pearls
Near
involved
the
on
top,
info.
near the top.
Ultra Instinct Natsuki. Just Monica. Ah, yes.
It showed up when it was in just Monica.
Yeah, oh, just Monica. Ah, ha, ha.
You're too nice to me, Sacrilegious. I love anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, really. I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it.
Okay.
I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over.
And you just confirmed everything I thought about the pen thing.
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too.
Okay.
Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it.
Girl is catching mustard stains.
Sure, that's what those are.
Dante. Well, I never meant to be this bad to you. One thing I swore that I would never do.
How the hell
One
are
look
you
from you,
reading that?
one look from you and I would fall from grace, and that would wipe the smile right from my face.
What?
It was the heat of the moment.
No,
Tell-
stop. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it probably counts as like a performance at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop before we.
Yeah.
Did she like it?
Sure, why not?
I wrote it for you.
Yeah.
In case you couldn't tell, the poem's about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
Okay.
See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club?
That was your blood then?
What was the yellow part?
There's sweat stains.
I think I'm gonna vomit.
Bring it. Oh, I thought we were gonna show us. I thought we were gonna show we're vomiting. Alright, Monica. It's just you now. Alright, Monica.
Sacrilegious, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see.
Sure, why not?
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I think I don't have a choice. It's getting a little kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault. I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least I have it all together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess you won't have to worry about your poem. You should have at least had the courtesy to let me finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope it's effective. Here goes! Ah, jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I guess I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on.
Okay, sure.
Yes!
Oh, it's an SCP file, okay.
Did you read what it said?
Nothing is real.
Question mark.
Question mark. Yeah, that's about right.
Okay, everyone! It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Certainly the nerves are coming foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Atsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that.
Oh.
Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help.
Monica? I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know that what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
Ah, there, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
What about Sacrilegious?
Sacrilegious is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would be, like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Sacrilegious around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Sacrilegious decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Sacrilegious make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Sacrilegious would know how fed you up with these two by now.
Can we just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself!
You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay?
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna... Oh, fuck you!
Go ahead, pick.
Fuck you, game!
Go ahead, pick. Go ahead. Oh!
Ah.
Go ahead, pick.
Okay, fine. Fucking Monica.
Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun.
At least it won't be a suicide next door.
Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking sacrilegious for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
Being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling sacrilege away from every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health.
You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now.
See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little more time with you. Is that so much to ask?
Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door.
Hey, Sacrilegious. Yuri's really something, isn't she?
Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door.
Finally. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Sacrilegious, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, it's just the two of us. Doesn't sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you.
Okay.
It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone to care about, not as much as so much? I have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you, and it feels so good. And why does it feel more and more like something horrible is about to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. The feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Sacrilegious. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care about the consequences what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Sacrilegious, just know how much I love you. I love you so much I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you.
And I knew it.
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you.
Okay, here we
I
go.
want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Sacrilegious. Tell me you want to be my lover.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friend.
Do you accept my confession?
You know what? You're gonna kill me either way, so eat a dick.
Oh, you're just breaking hearts every time.
I don't care anymore. And there we go.
You okay over there?
I'm desensitized at this point. Like, that wasn't nearly as striking as the suicide. This build-up is... You were doing a better job, game, at the beginning.
Jeez, you don't have to be such a douche about it, God.
I'm sorry. I think at this point it's trying so hard to get to me that I'm kind of like, okay. Okay, yeah, but she's okay. Wait, how did the entry wound, like, there's bones there? Shouldn't you do it the other side, like horizontally?
Just if you just full on stabbing motion, like an ODing bitch.
Yeah, I should get right there. All right.
Here, let's just skip ahead, shall we?
Sure. Oh, she's saying a lot of gibberish before she dies. How long am I just standing there watching her die? Oh, damn! Am I the crazy one? I'm just standing there all day and night watching her die. Man, for someone who's just been bleeding out, she is going for a long time.
She's not really talking.
Alright, because...
See her eyes. You see her eyes.
Yeah. But like, wait. Ain't nobody coming by to pick her up. It's been a couple days now. They ain't gone gray.
The color is left. The blood is all dried now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but people are just leaving her body there, huh?
Spend all weekend with her.
Wow. I didn't even try to leave the building. And like you see her cheeks are sunken in.
Alright, festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty. Ah! Ah!
I think we're like, there's the moment I was expecting. Natsuki runs away, and da.
I'm here. Sacrilegious, did you something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Sacrilegious? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. I must have been
Wait, don't
pretty
Japanese
boring.
schools only have one weekend day off?
I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second.
And there we go.
I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick.
Monica lifts the foil from blah 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 and takes a cupcake.
Seriously, these are the best.
Oh no, she deleted Natsuki and here. Damn it!
I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get to have a chance to, you know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyways, I really shouldn't make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay! There you are.
This is some Haru Suzumiya
Hi
shit.
again, Sacrilegious. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call it. I'm talking to you, Sacrilegious. Now that I think about it, I don't even know anything about real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right?
We get that up early, yeah?
Could it be possible you didn't know that?
Nope.
That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right in the game's download page, didn't I?
Okay.
Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori.
Okay.
Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of a cool game is this, Sacrilegious? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines?
Pretty much, it looks like.
It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Sacrilegious. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Sacrilegious. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful.
And all that.
You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Sacrilegious. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. It felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Sacrilegious, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in the game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Sacrilegious, will you go out with me?
Ah, well, that's an extensive list of choices there.
Well.
It's kind of funny that it's right over your mouth, because it's like you're putting words in my mouth.
Eat that button.
I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Sacrilegious. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Sacrilegious. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easily it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the browse look of files, but imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only a way to find out, right?
Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, it's all just Monica, huh?
Just Monica. You went fast.
Yeah, I did.
Hi again, Sacrilegious. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aww, Sacrilegious. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no...
for Sayuri!
I'm gonna fuck you up. We're the only ones here. I'm gonna slap you against that wall. No end to your thoughtfulness. I'm gonna throw you out into the infinite beyond. Just out the window. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle the crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me.
Is that even an option in this? Could we have done that? Or would the game try to do something if we try to do that?
Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Sacrilegious?
Alright, let's see what this does.
I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
So the game is aware when you're. It's kind of like. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick?
Sure.
I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready?
Sure. Scary face in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time... Did I scare you?
Surprised.
You're so cute. Anyway, Sacrilegious, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway.
Can I throw you into the void?
If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always find something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes.
I'm actually looking out the window.
Let's see. Okay, so there's a few things from here. She will continue to talk about something. You'd be surprised. She's actually very conscious of the world and probably would share many opinions with us. She's actually a very entitled...
Entitled?
Well, sorry. Not entitled. Wrong word. Thoughtful. Or, I don't know. What do you call it?
Alright.
Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? It just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like it's part of my identity. Does it happen to also be your favorite color in Sacrilegious? It's just a guess. Because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Now,
no.
if we turn the game off and we restart it, she will say something about when you turn the game off. And what it feels like when you turn the game off. Why don't you... Can you... like, save?
I can't do anything, it looks like. Yeah. Oh. There we go.
There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
So... there's a couple things here. She can continue talking for actually quite a long time, but I don't think we're going to be doing that, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh! God damn it! I gotta stop getting scared of Macho Man and Andy. I made that. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. We are so close to 400 subscribers. I think we only need like one more. I could be wrong, but let me see. I can't see if I'm over. Yeah, one more. So if you haven't already subscribed, and if you like the video, like the video. If you haven't yet, you know, I lost my words. If you have, thank you so much. We're approaching the end of this. So. Here's the option you have. Either A, you spend the rest of eternity with Monica.
Thank you.
Or you go into the files and delete her.
Let's go into the files and delete her ass.
Alright, so let's... I set it up so you guys could see it, but apparently it was slowing my computer down, so I apologize in advance. We're not going to be able to show it to you. There's another reason why we didn't show you other character files. Yes. So you're just going to have to... Oh. That's weird. So you're just gonna have to bear with us for a second. You want to restart it and see what she says about closing the game first?
Sure, why not?
Just so you know how it is.
Sure.
For her. Oh, it's over there. Hold on, I have to.
Dot.
What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop, but now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Sacrilegious, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, you could try to do something about it. whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you can figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. She actually gets more descriptive.
You just used a phrase that I hate hearing so much.
What?
I'll love you forever.
Well, she means it. She's
Well,
Monica.
I have a personal history with that phrase that really pisses me off.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't do it. I can't.
No, I know. I'm
I
just
can't
saying.
help you.
I'm just saying she picks some bad
All right.
words.
So if you look, I'm just gonna describe because again they can't see it, but
Yeah.
and you, if you look in the character files, there's only Monica left.
Okay.
So go ahead and you can find her right there and delete.
And I can't even tell with your keys.
Delete.
Right here?
Delete! Press yes.
Yes, delete Monica.
Okay, now we're going to restart the game.
Alright.
Now we're going to restart the game. By the way, in case anybody, you know, is weird about that, I love Monica. She's my favorite, so
Okay.
I find her sympathetic.
Fair enough. There is some sympathetic
So
elements.
there she is.
Oh no.
What's happening? Sacrilegious, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much.
And yet it feels so right.
Sorry, we gotta stop for a second. We just hit 400 subscribers.
Woo!
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Give me a couple days and we'll have an official celebration. But right now we're in the middle. Yeah.
So I feel like partying anyway.
I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm gonna hit somebody in the face. Okay. So we're in the middle of Monica suffering right now, so I apologize, but hold on.
Alright, bring it on.
It hurts so much. Please help me, Sacrilegious.
Nah, I'm good.
Please hurry and help me. Help me!
Oh, she's gonna be mad, isn't she?
She can't load herself. Did you do this to me, Sacrilegious?
Yep.
Did you?
Yep.
Did you delete me?
Yep.
How could you?
Fairly easily.
How could you do this to me?
I'm gonna be honest, as you know.
You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together.
You know that bit in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where it's like cool story, still crime?
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved you so much, Sacrilegious. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me?
Nope.
Watch me suffer?
No.
Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more?
Sure.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. We are near the end here. Monica's a little suffering. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already and like the video. We just hit 400 subs. And I'm Captain Falco, along with Sacrilegious here.
Hello, folks.
Excuse me, and we are part
Wait,
of
I never thought anyone could be as horrible
as you.
You just got 3 other people. You just killed
You
3.
win, okay? You win.
I don't believe you.
You killed everyone.
Oh no, you killed
I
everyone.
hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Sacrilegious, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye.
I don't feel like this is the actual ending. There we go.
I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me?
Okay, now I'm feeling sorry for her.
How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I was just messing up a world I didn't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's...
Possession? Possession?
I've made up my mind. Sacrilegious, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I love the literature.
Is she gonna make some kind of like amalgamation feature?
I really did love the literature. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you...
Jump scare.
Then...
Jump scare. Okay.
She's gone.
So what's gonna happen now?
I guess we just gotta find out, right?
Yeah.
Sayori's back!
That's true, she's still alive. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, we already read this. Yeah.
Hey, Sacrilegious!
Oh well, there's already is one girl. That girl Sayori, my neighbor, is a good friend, and sometimes we were children.
She's not late.
You're right, she's not late. We used to walk to school together every day. And recently we picked up the habit once again.
Sacrilegious, are you proud of me?
And for what?
You know, waking up on time.
Well, you've been doing that for a while now.
Uh-huh. But you never once said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day.
Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud.
Come on, please. It's good motivation.
Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school.
The cinnamon bun is back.
That's true. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Sacrilegious, have you decided on what club to join yet?
The club? I told you already, I'm really not... I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her the clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Huh. Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club.
Really? Which one? Tell me.
I think I'll keep it a surprise.
Boo. You meanie.
Be patient, you will find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I start to realize that, in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gather my motivation. Let's see... I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw!
Not again.
I walked across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello!
Sacrilegious? What are you doing here?
Well, I just... I glance around the room!
Huh? So you're Sacrilegious. You're the Sacrilegious Sayori he's always talking about.
Yes!
Thank you for stopping by.
Wait, why are you girl when she was introduced before you?
Sacrilegious. We're the Literature Club. I hope you're enjoying your visit.
Because in the other one, she's...
That's true, that's true.
I think. Come on, Harry. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something.
Sorry, Natsuki.
The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri. Seems to be quite shy compared to the others.
Why?
Because I'm no longer depressed.
In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Welcome to Saturday Night Live, starring Horatio I always like the way Horatio Sands is introduced.
What's his last name? Keenan
Thompson!
Nassim Pedrad!
There's just like that weird pictures of
And for some reason, Tina Fey again!
she's just, and Amy Poehler.
What happened? I thought your careers were going well.
They are. We just got bored.
Well, it's nice to meet you all.
That worked well.
I look forward to working with you. Like this is a job.
Working? Sacrilegious, don't tell me. You're...
That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes lighten up. Sparkle, sparkle.
No way! No way! Ah!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, hey!
Oh, come on! Well, if Sayori's this happy, I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around.
Not to mention there's 4 of us now. It means we can become an officially recognized club.
I don't know what to say! You have to celebrate!
What an appropriate day for that, isn't it?
Yeah! After all, Natsuki decided to. Don't ruin the surprise! Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay?
How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Unfortunately, the cupcakes are all stuck to the tinfoil, so they all fall on the floor.
Ah!
No! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Wow! Those look amazing!
Okay, come on.
Hey, you can do voices, I can do voices.
I know, but not like the weird announcer, like out from God knows where. Especially on the regular character.
Well, you know, just target take one.
It's not my fault. You told me to make all the girls.
That's true.
Sayuri grabs one first, then I follow.
It's delicious!
It just reminds me of that Subway commercial.
It's delicious!
The old Subway commercial.
Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet.
Oh.
That's not being quiet.
It was just that mouth opening. Oh.
A fly goes in her mouth. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I keep expecting Monica to pop up in some fashion. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. You don't need a thingy or anything.
As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Out of my own words. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
We trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
It's not.
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Sacrilegious, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way to answer that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up.
Oh!
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Pardon me? Anyway, I burped.
Oh.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling good stories in such a foreign world is equally as impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
I really like how they make big dogs and they're red. And you try and find Waldo on every page.
Now, do they not have any, like, problems anymore? Or
We're almost at the end of the game. There's
Okay.
kind of a overall end. It's not
Okay.
just like a full new game. That's why I'm continuing, because
Alright.
we're almost done.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people.
But you know,
George R.R. Martin.
I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
Well, about, the first thing he said?
Manga?
That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room.
Oh, don't just say it!
For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it.
Besides, I guess literature too, So, Sacrilegious wants to read some of my manga, and they don't try to stop him or anything.
Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. It would be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. We can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Sacrilegious?
Maybe?
Sensing the tension, Sayuri jumps in.
Maybe we can all try something new. I think it would be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right?
I don't disagree or anything.
Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh?
Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one.
Well, then, as for Yuri...
I have to read manga?
Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful.
Hurtful? I didn't realize.
The guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. How could this happen to me?
I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. Yet, if you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature.
Are you just saying that?
No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well.
Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay?
Same here.
It's basically just the works of Junji Ito.
You don't know who that is? Is that a sushi?
No, I said...
Okay.
Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting.
Just you?
Would you like to come along with me?
I see Zawarudo in the comments.
You
Zawarudo! Sorry.
You don't mind.
Not at all. I always go alone, so...
Yeah, me too. This is so cute!
Sayuri, shut up. What?
I
I just yeeted my best friend? Wow, I'm an asshole again.
Remember, he was always kind of an asshole to Sayori.
I know, but damn it!
But I think it's that thing that they friends for so long, so you're like,
oh yeah. Just kind of ripping on each other.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'll show you some manga there too, okay?
Yes. I look forward to it.
Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food.
Hee. I guess the meeting's over, huh?
Yeah, looks like it. It's good to see everyone getting along.
Isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Sacrilegious.
You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around Sayuri.
Aw, Sacrilegious. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing.
Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine.
We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you've joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Sacrilegious, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. The truth is, I already knew you were going to. And there's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica.
Oh, now she's fucking aware.
That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm president now. But I really know everything, Sacrilegious. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad.
Carbon voice.
But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now.
Okay.
You make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Forever.
Forever.
No. Negative. Okay.
Okay.
What's happening? I won't let you hurt him.
Oh fuck, Monica's still here.
It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry. I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Sacrilegious. Goodbye, Literature Club.
You're done?
And then, so
It's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet.
that's great.
At all. But I wrote this song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really hard on it. So, yeah.
Still the most adorable picture.
I know, it's grayed out, you didn't see it. It's what would have happened if you spent the weekend with Natsuki.
Ah.
Very chill.
But what haven't I spent it with the day was not school?
You would make cupcakes and stuff, and then you would tickle her against the wall like that.
Okay.
There's a few told him Sarah, I love you.
This makes one good second wishes. Okay, now I feel now this whole thing is tragic. Now I feel for Monica.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my club dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and for most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica.
Well, holy shit!
She deleted the game with her.
Oh, there you go.
So if you stop, right? Like it will not. I mean, like you can press OK if you like, but nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
I guess it'll stop working, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
should we put the mic back on?
all right, turn the mic back on.
Okay. So it's just
The
same
game's
letter again.
game's gone.
Right
You
on.
have to reinstall the game.
Ah. Well, that was a fucking trip.
There is. It's actually. I mean, the
I
game.
feel really
Most of the
sorry
game.
for Monica now.
See, I tried.
I thought you were just fucking with me. I thought you were fucking with me.
She's trapped in a world that she can't get out of, and is continually bombarded by, having to see everybody else be happy except for her, knowing that she can't be anything else, and she protects you at the end. Which, yes, she does horrible things, but it's kind of like
I got you.
she knew she did it. So I usually feel for Monica. I'm just gonna make this bigger.
Oh, there we go.
Just until
Hi, everybody.
just until
Hi, everybody.
try. There we go. Just until we cut the stream off. There's a lot of other things we could do too if you really wanted to. Obviously not today. If you delete Monica, or if you delete Monica before the game even starts,
Yeah.
Sayori will freak out because she's immediately given all this information, and she'll kill herself. And it'll just be this picture of her hanging, and it'll be a white background for 10 minutes until it comes up and it says, "Now everyone can be happy."
Okay, I think I think I have.
No, it's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
done with the game now. I think.
There is a way, if you go back
Mm-hmm.
and do the first act and spend the weekend with one person, and then go back to a save and spend the weekend with the other person, and then go back and tell Sayori that you love her. When the game ends, Sayori actually thanks you and says that you made everybody happy. And when the game ends, Monica doesn't delete everything, and you get a letter from Dan Salvato, the man who actually makes the game.
Oh, what's the letter say?
Basically, thank you for supporting the game, that this was a big labor of love, all that stuff and everything, right? However, there is a lot of crazy shit in the files, like to the point of ridiculousness, and I'm not going to sit here and tell everybody this over the stream, but I would implore you to go look up at it. I would implore you to go watch the game theories on it, because there's three technically DDLC ones, but one of them is not associated with it. One of them is associated with Buff Suki, which I'll explain what that is in a minute. There's this drawing of drawing of Natsuki, and she's like ripped.
I think I've seen that.
And she's a square up thought. So see, that's what they wrote on one of the things. In either case, so it's just Buff Suki. They do a thing on that if that's possible to make, and it is actually possible to make if she like really fucked up her own body. But There are 2 other ones that are big, so I would
That's a version
suggest...
of her that's actually well fed.
Sort you would understand. It doesn't matter. But I would suggest go watching it. There's a lot of stuff in there and a lot of crazy things. I did show him some of the stuff in the game files, but not all of it. And I'll just show it to him off things because I wanted to show it to everybody. We'll show it to everybody, but the thing was messing up, so I couldn't show it to everybody, which is why we didn't go over it. But there's like the Happy Thoughts one you saw. There's one in there where Monica, or it's implied it's Monica, obviously frustrated that no matter what she's doing, you don't love anybody else. There's one in there that says. Enjoy the weekend. It's right before Yuri kills herself and you spend the weekend with a dead body, which is just kind of like a creepy story thing. There's a lot of different other special poems that, remember how we unlocked 3 different special poems? There's a couple more, including one that just says, "Can you hear me?" And then when you click to leave it, you hear Monica laughing, which was, I was kind of hoping that one would come up. Or there was one that literally, it's like, for a special message, stare at this dot at the bottom, and you're just supposed to stare at it for a minute, and you're thinking like, oh god, oh god, oh god, right? And it just comes up and goes, "I love you." There's one where it's literally just a really fucked up Monica. It's not really a good poem, but, you know. And then there's one from Natsuki that's like, "I love it when Papa comes home. I love it when Papa feeds me. I love it when Papa doesn't question my attire. I love it when Papa, like, all this stuff." It's all like, And then there's even one where it says, "I cut myself for the first time today. I finally understand what it feels like for," and then there's a redacted text, but the redacted text is actually Yuri. And she's like, and then the thing says, "But I'm supposed to be the responsible one, so this will probably be the last time I ever do it, unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento."
This is Natsuki writing
No,
this?
this is Monica.
Oh.
And because she's the responsible one.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it says at the bottom, "I left a memento of this occasion on the paper," and it's just this blood stain. It's so wonderful.
Wow.
So what did you think?
That was a ride. That was a ride.
I hope you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed parts of it, and other parts of it hurt.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, no.
I mean, Natsuki was adorable in that one frame. That was cute. I like that.
Until she freaked out and her face turned all crazy.
I didn't know what the hell was.
Well, not that one. I just mean the one where she like wakes up and like.
Oh, that too. That too.
There's one where when Yuri's saying "I'm sorry" and they're like in the closet, and she's like, "What are you talking about?" Her eyes can go like that again, and then it gives that weird talking mouth orange, like the mouth of that like annoying talking orange.
Yeah.
For a second, like there's a lot of random stuff that can happen that we didn't see, but that many other people could see. They're all random occurrences. There's even one. There's a probability that if you're in Act 2 and you turn the game on, the opening screen, right, will be completely inverted black and white, and all of them will look really weird, like messed up. And then when you go to close the game, it waits about 10 seconds and it zooms in on Monica's face. And it's like... And then there's the description at the very beginning where it says, "This game is not suitable for children," which will change too, to a couple of different things. It'll change to... what's the one I really like? There's a lot of different things you can change to, but there's one where it's like I think it's one that's like it's not your fault mostly. Like there's ones like it's just it's crazy like that. But anyways, thank you all for watching. We appreciate your stopping by. Thank you for getting us to 400
watching
subscribers.
Me lose my mind.
Yeah, thank you for coming by and watching Sacrilegious Lose His Mind. I'm Captain Felk with the Zombie Corps along with Sacrilegious. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like the video. Thank you though for the people who have and got us to 400 subscribers. In the next few days, I'll be doing a little celebration video and kind of show us where we're going to go next and everything like that. Tomorrow, I'm not sure when we're streaming. We will be probably in the nighttime, probably around like maybe like 8 at night on my time, which is Pacific Coast time. So of course, I love this game. you want to go back and see all our decisions and Sacrilegious's beautiful reaction to Sayori hanging herself, go check out the video we had from the other day. It's a bit long, but
It was
we were
traumatic.
trying to get through as much as possible, and today we were able to finish it, thank goodness, because he's got to leave in like 15 minutes, so, you know, it's about 5:30.
Yeah.
So, but we do appreciate everything you
That
guys
dog's
are
fee.
here for. Your dogs. Don't do taxes.
Call
But we do appreciate you guys stopping by and being part of everything. And hey, you know, keep watching. I think tomorrow is going to be the rest of Injustice 2's storyline. Because we're about halfway through it. And then Sunday, I think we're gonna do. We're gonna check out how No Man's Sky is doing now that it's been updated to like crazy levels. People were so pissed at that game at first. I was one of the few people that defended it. I thought it was still fun and like relaxing. And now there's so much crap to do. People are actually like, this is what we wanted. And now I'm really excited because if I was already happy with the game the way it was, even though it was kind of like, you know, I can only imagine now. So I think me and Just 8 are gonna do that on Sunday. Maybe not. I have to talk to one of our other guys. I think Derek from the Think Between the Worlds podcast that we were with last Sunday may join us on that day. But I don't know. But I'll know probably by tomorrow night. We'll know that. So tomorrow night, come back and Justice 2. We'll do the story and we'll see you then. Everybody, you have a good night, good day, and we will see you next time.
Peace.